If you are an international student who is looking for study abroad opportunities, then you are on the right YouTube channel.
I studied computer engineering from a polytechnic here. No, two polytechnic actually.
Okay.
I got my ND from a polytechnic and my HND from another polytechnic.
Okay.
So 2 years. So that's 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wanted to do a top-up degree. You understand?
Okay.
But because of strike in Nigeria then, and I didn't just want to wait, so I went to Benin Republic, Republic of Benin, to go and do a 3 years degree, BSc in computer science.
Okay.
My HND was in computer engineering, both my ND and HND. You understand?
Okay.
So I'm a family. So now I'm looking at the best option for me. So the informations are just too much. So I need to be precise. So I need a guideline. I need someone that really knows about all this travel stuff. So I've been following you up for some time. So that's why I just made up my mind to talk to you.
Okay, I understand.
At least put me through.
Okay. So right now what you are looking at is a place you can go with your family, or are you looking at?
I'm thinking of UK at the moment, but I don't intend going with all of us at the moment.
Yeah, it will be heavy. It will be heavy, even if you decide to move with them.
Yes.
It will be so heavy in terms of finance.
Yes, it's just my wife I'm considering. So if I go, I can do my, if possible, 20 hours per week, and she can do her own full-time job, so as to support my tuition in case it's kind of high.
Yeah, I think is the best decision instead. I think it's the best decision instead to go alongside your wife. I think it's the best decision instead, so that she can work while you work as well. I think it's the best. So is it that you are looking at UK, or you have another place?
I just applied for my I'm still waiting for my transcript, both the ND and the HND. It should be ready this week. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay, so it should be ready this week. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. I've actually applied to some schools. I was kind of pinned to US before. Do you understand? I've applied to like 2 US schools that I know that they accept HND. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I applied to a school, Montclair State University. I'm sure they accept HND. They even run this evaluation service internally for students and stuff. But I need to attach my transcript. That's what I'm waiting for this week. So I was like, let me talk to you if you can at least tell me more like about some places that are actually okay with your experience, and the people you have really worked with.
Okay. So, if I may ask, do you know UK is already very expensive? Are you aware of that?
Exactly.
Because right now there are a lot of things the UK government is looking at right now. As a student, the procedure in UK is that you have to, first of all, as soon as you get admissions, you have to make payments deposit. And it used to be £2,000, but now a lot of universities, I just dropped a video about a student who went to UK but didn't go to school because of the heavy tuition fee. So he was like, UK schools, they will always want you to always attend lectures, you understand? So he failed to attend lectures, and when he was caught, then they actually noticed that this student was not able to pay his or her tuition fee, you understand? So the thing got complicated. They later found out that a lot of international students are using this money just to blindfold the embassies. Yeah. So they are actually aware of that right now. You have to be considering the accounts you are going to use, so that at the end of the day, it shouldn't be an issue for you. As I speak, I know someone who was rejected a visa because of these bank statement issues. You understand? Not too far, just of recent. So he was not the one who had the money, but at the end of the day, he didn't get the visa. So there are a lot of things they are trying to put into consideration right now. And in the future, most of these schools may even say that if you don't pay full tuition, you can't come in. But
I think they are hammering on paying half tuition now. Most of them now. Exactly. That's what they put on their site.
Good. They are insisting now on half 50%. Tuition. Yeah. They are insisting on half tuition. So we have to just be careful on some of the things, or let me say some of the countries we are looking at. You see, even Norway has brought in the policy that you have to pay all their tuition fee. You understand? So these are some of the things that are very disturbing. So if you don't have a lot of money, then you should be looking at Finland instead. I think Finland, you can migrate with your spouse, but
I even applied for their bachelor's degree, but
okay,
I didn't pass all the sessions in their entrance exam. So and then their masters, they require IELTS. So and I don't have that at the moment.
Okay. Yes, but if you are looking of migrating at what time? This year?
This year, yes, by September.
Okay, then you should try to work on your finances, because UK is, like I told you, is going to be a little heavy for you. If you already have a bank account you are building, that is an advantage for you. So that at the end of the day, even if you do not have all the money, you can just maybe get for some people and put inside. The most important thing is to build the accounts. Don't just at the end of the day, you just go and bump it.
I have it running. The only issue I'm having now is the tuition fee, if they are hammering on paying the 50%.
No. Probably they might ask for 50%. I'm very sure, because like I told you, a lot of students are using this trick to go into the UK, and it's not that funny. It's really not easy for some of them. Yeah. So most of these schools, they are looking at 50-50.
Yeah, I'm already working on the statement.
Okay.
So I'm building my brother's account already.
Okay.
So against that time, his company account. So I'm going to be moving it to my own when it's that time. But in case they need an explanation on where I got the money from.
But you know, like if you are using your brother's account, I have to be frank with you. These people, they might still start suspecting you. I hope you know so. It will be best you start building your own.
I think UK, they ask for 28 days that the money should just be in their account. Or have they extended it?
No, the 28 days is great, but you know, an account that you have been building for a very long time would be advantageous in the sense that this account, they may be looking at it like, since it's yours, you have been building for a very long time, it may somehow not be fake. You understand? Than an account that has been built for 28 days.
Okay.
Yes, that is how I look at it.
Okay, so do you have any other country in mind that you think it will be okay for me and my wife to go first? So we won't be paying too many fees, and we'll be able to save money and bring our children later.
I think did you try looking at Canada?
I have not.
Okay.
That Canada is not just straightforward for me, so I need someone that will at least put me through.
Yeah, Canada is not that expensive, and that's the way I look at it, because if you are going through universities, it may be expensive, but if you are going through community colleges, it may not be expensive. However, there are some, you have to be looking at community colleges that when you have an admissions, they may just ask for maybe a small proportion, like maybe $500 or $1,000 for you to do the payment. Then after that, you apply for your visa. Then when you move to Canada, you pay instrumentally.
Okay.
Yeah, there are colleges.
I can go with my wife too.
That is where the problem comes in. I was talking and forgetting about that. I think with the community college, they might complicate you, because except that you are looking at the community college that is 2 years, you can try with your wife, but I do not think you will be able to go with your wife. The best way is just to do what you actually know is going to work proper. You understand? Yes, it's better you just do the UK. Sweden could be an option, but as of this point, Sweden looks a little heavy, as I can term it.
Yes.
Sweden looks a little heavy, yeah, in terms of finance. If you are not really loaded, because Sweden does not, they don't ask for these £2,000 that UK schools will ask. Before you even do the application for
Yes.
Sweden, you will always see how much you are going to pay in case you are admitted.
Yes, I have an application with them.
Okay, excellent.
With the university, it's still pending though. So,
Yeah, it's still pending. I think that the results were out. The results are not out already. School started
it's not
in January, not the results. Sorry.
It's till next month.
Yeah, it's next month. I
It's till
understand.
next month.
I understand.
So I don't know the scholarship they will offer. If the deposit they will ask me to make, and I will be able to afford it.
Yeah,
So
but
that's why I
you saw the
just
deposit already
start
when
as-
during your application stage, right?
Yeah, it's quite much. It's huge.
Yeah, I know, because I know actually everything. I know almost all the things on that website, so I know. That's the reason I'm emphasizing on you that I'm emphasizing that it will be heavy. Canada now,
sure.
I think the easiest way could be, because if you want to go for a master's degree in Canada,
Yes.
it will be much money for you, and even the bachelor's will still be a little heavy. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
And you want to move with the family.
I'll prefer the diploma though. The 2 years diploma in all this IT program.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to prefer.
Yeah, but remember, like I told you, if you are taking the diploma, you may not migrate with your wife. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but you have to also put that into consideration when you are looking at immigration. Try to open your wings and see the options that are available. You never can tell. Yeah, you never can tell. Just look at options.
That's why I'm talking to you, so that you can give me other options, so I can know what to do.
Okay. Yeah, I think you could take the Canada, try community colleges, look for colleges that are 2 years. There is one that I know I will drop to you after this call.
Okay.
Then if you get an admission, I think if you want to move alone, it's going to cost you. When you get an admissions for a community college, make sure the tuition fee you are paying per year, you multiply the money by 2 and produce your bank statement. You get the point.
Okay,
Because if your tuition is 10,000 Canadian dollars per year, or for the program, then if your program is 2 years, do it for 1 year. Your tuition for 1 year, then you multiply the money for your tuition times 2. The reason you are multiplying times 2 is because the other part of your tuition, you are going to use it to fund your accommodation and your living expenses. But I would suggest that you should, if it being your program, let's assume that your program is 1 year and your tuition is maybe $13,000. You understand? You could just do your bank statement for like 28,000 Canadian dollars, right? You must not have the money in the account. We all know how we do these things. You get it? But when you are making that bank statement, make sure that the statement you are producing, if you are saying that the statement is yours, which means that you are trying to say the money is your money in your account, you should be able to show that you have a business. Do you get me? Yes. Now, you made mention of your brother having a company. I think you could get a lawyer. You could get a lawyer to, like, maybe discuss with your brother. You guys do some stuff. You understand? Then at the end of the day, maybe since you are already working on accounts, he could just transfer some sums into yours account. Then you back it up with the papers to prove that the business is yours or something. Or you could show that it is a joint business, if at all it's generating a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise, if you are going to be sponsored by him, then you should just get his statement, get his business documents and all the rest. Then you prove that you are going to return. Of course, your wife is in Nigeria. That is an excellent move for you. So you can prove that you always come back because your wife is there and so many other stuff that you have. I think that way is good to go.